Which cancelled TV show do you wish would come back? Quantum Leap. It didn't need world-saving storylines or famous people, though they did a few. It was just about ordinary people with regular problems. And it wasn't number 294 cop/detective or doctor show. It was genuinely unique. It was cheesy at times, but always enjoyable. Came here for this. Arguably they did finish it off, but oh boy, there was life left in this show. I was around 8 when I started watching it, and I'm 36 now and still think about this show. In fact, I have the complete set on DVD. What better time than now to binge watch it all again? Cheesy in places, sure, but so ahead of its time. Sam and Al are just a dream team, and anyone who doesn't appreciate it hasn't given it a chance. There are episodes that broke my heart, calling his dad because he realizes he's still alive in that leap. The leap home to see his bro and sis. Al getting to see Beth again. Seriously, this was just an incredible show. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Better off Ted. I'm different than other women, Ted. And by different, I mean better. Remains one of my favorite TV quotes ever. I think the problem was most people didn't know about it until after it was cancelled. Pushing Daisies. So many unanswered questions. And so many good gags. And one poor dog who can't touch his favorite human or he'll keel over dead. Hard to believe that guy went on the Ronan the Accuser. Gargoyles. It was a really good TV show, but it got cancelled because there wasn't enough audience. That was because it aired late at night when children were already sleeping. It didn't always air late at night. I used to watch it on Saturday mornings and sometimes after school. It was just a really uniquely ambitious show at the time, with long multi-part story threads. That kind of format was trying to compete with Spider-Man, X-Men, and to some extent the Batman/Superman adventures, so the airwaves were kind of saturated, and unfortunately, a unique IP like Gargoyles ended up getting choked out. Actually, funny you should say that. The creator of the show created a movement on Twitter to bring it back on Disney+, with Goliath's voice actor joining in. Hell, if we can get a Willow TV series with Ron Howard directing it just based on how much the movie was streamed on Disney+, it's entirely possible it will happen. #and a movie. Getting closer to reality since Netflix acquired streaming rights to Community, Jeff and Chang doing their podcast, and a table read happening with everyone, yes, even Donald Glover, present for a table read in the episode where Pierce dies. All we get is a table read. After what happened with Arrested Development, I'm okay with letting sleeping dogs lie. We wouldn't have Cinco de Cuatro without season 4, but yeah, the rest of it just didn't click with me. Mindhunter Reddit, they released the actors from their contracts and Fincher doesn't have anything in place for season 3. They cancelled IT. Wow, this hurts. There's only one Fincher to go around and I need my fix. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. Scroll down here just to find this. It's my favorite show and I wish it would actually be resolved in the same format. I don't know what connection the cartoon has to the series WR plot, but I'm not really interested in it. Of course, there is the issue of Max Landis being a creep, but since we are talking hypotheticals, surely someone out there could continue the show with a similar vision and without sexually assaulting anyone. Warehouse 13. I looked that show and Eureka. Sci-fi used to have great original shows. Reaper if anyone remembers it. Or Fringe if done well again. I feel like Fringe has a full run. It was forgotten quickly, but it at least told a complete story. Reaper was the best. Freaks and Geeks, it was the James Franco/Seth Rogen squad before they made it big. Amazing show. Jason Segel has talked about because Apatow felt so bad that these kids had dropped out of high school and stuff. He spent weeks teaching Segel and Rogen and Starr and Franco how to write screenplays, literally teaching how to use the programs as well as the craft, and pitch ideas and get into other shows and movies. Really took them under his wing, and obviously that reach is pretty wide now. this and party down. If only. Hannibal. Brian's Fuller's shows always got cancelled way too soon, Pushing Daisies, Dead Like Me, Hannibal and Wonder Falls. This is my favorite show to this day, it's so brilliant. Mads Mikkelsen and Hugh Dancy both nailed their performances. The original Teen Titans. I walked past my niece watching the newer Teen Titans a year or two ago and asked her why are they so small now? Because I didn't know there was a new version. She said they have always been like that and we got into it like brother and sister arguing. She was 12 or 13 and I was 23 or 24 and I somehow felt extremely old. When there's trouble you know who to call. My name is Earl. But if it hadn't been cancelled, then Bert wouldn't have kicked the NBC exec in the nuts and yelled that was for cancelling My Name is Earl in Raising Hope. Seriously, one of the most satisfying moments in television. Granted, I would have loved to see the story arc where Dave Chappelle is Earl Jr.'s real father. But still. Apparently the writer gave away the ending in a Reddit AMA. It's pretty good. Dead Like Me. The direct-to-DVD film was awful though. They could only get the previous cast back if they still look the same age. Ellen maybe, but Callum doesn't look the same. I'd still love to see it. Gallivant. Watch a live interview last week with Tim and Karen, they're all open for more Gallivant. Since his stroke, he said he thinks King George should be carried around by his knight like Bran with Hodor. Unbelievably underrated show. Alan Menken with incredibly funny people who can sing the hell out of his songs. Gonna have to start the rewatch now. I super believe in you, Tad Cooper. Right. Timothy Omundson for the win. I might have to watch that again now. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.